So you guys know, I've been on this trek riding the bike. The other day I was on the Pincy Trail. If you ever been to Greenfield, Indiana, they got this little trail on the side of town. It's about 5.5 miles long. Like to hit that trail late at night, get a nice little workout in. You know, I feel like Lance Armstrong, except I have both my testicles. I finished my ride. I seen this guy kind of to the side of me on the rock. He looked like he was a little distraught. I didn't pay much attention to him. I was like, he probably just got done with a run. He's probably tired, whatever. I go to put my bike in the back of my fucking Ford Escape. This guy comes up to me, and he looks like he's starting to, panel me for money or something. So I was like, oh, God. I was like, here we go. So I didn't even look at him. I said, I don't have any cash. I'm sorry. So I'm putting my car in the back of the Escape. And he goes, no. He goes, I don't want any money. He goes, listen. He goes, I want you to have this ring. And I'm not even joking. I got it right here in my fucking hand. Okay, if you guys can see it. If you're listening later on the podcast, you need to go back and watch the video because I have a ring here in my hand. It's not an expensive ring. It's got, I think those are 4 fake diamonds there in the middle. It's probably zirconium. What was that, cubic zirconium? What's that shit that they put in the, I don't know. But decent little ring, whatever. Hands me this ring. He goes, I don't want nothing for it. He goes, listen. He goes, I'm kind of down on my luck. He goes, my ex-girlfriend gave me this ring, and it reminds me of her, and I don't want it anymore. And he goes, you seem like a nice guy, and I had it here, and he goes, I just don't want it. And
yeah, you're cursed for the rest of your life, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. Probably to tell this, but I'm gonna go burn it in the fire later.
Fucking Thanos.
I know one
Trust
thing.
me. No, if I'm cursed, I'll go full Patriot. I'll melt this down into a lead bullet, and I'll fucking blow a hole in the bastard. Okay.
Dude, the back of it looks cheap.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. So the guy's like, hey, he basically told me that he's homeless. Well, ish. Yeah. And that his son's getting ready to come pick him up, and he just wanted to get rid of the ring, and he seen me. He's like, here, I just want you to have this. Well, a few people were hitting me up. They're like, well, he might be committing suicide. You might need to go find him. I'm like, do you understand this is a homeless guy? I just seen him on a biking trail outside of town, in a town that I do not live in, 2 hours ago. You expect me to go back and find this fucking guy? Like, but yeah. Crazy.
Dude, put it on a necklace and wear it.
I know, that's what I thought about doing. Put it on a cross necklace.
Hang it from your bike is what you do. like a little.
Watch it. It'll get caught in the chain and fucking kill me.
And then hang it. Let it just hang a little bit. I would, dude. That's good. That's good.
It'll fucking kill me. Well, thanks for listening to Highly Inappropriate, guys. Let's go. Was this bitch gonna play?
Nope.
It's working now. We're gonna get it right this time.
You messed it up.
By myself at 9 and my brother at Tech.
The graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob, and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room, too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here, and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina, because I'm bringing the motherfucking pay.
We are back, and we got a few special guests on here. First and foremost, my name is Matt. I am a white male. I am single. I am not ready to mingle because females piss me off, okay? But we've got a few gentlemen on the show who might be looking for females. First and foremost.
Not mine, I guess.
Not you. Not Jimmy either. I'm talking about.
Not Josh either.
I'm talking about Elliot Beaver here. He just got a house.
And the guns.
He just got a house. He's got his guns out. He's been working out. Beaver, you lost some weight, by the way.
I did, and I got an 800 credit score. So
he's got an 800 credit score. He still has 2 cats though. That's not good, Beaver. Not good.
Not good. Brand new, taking 8 cats into a brand new apartment. Not good.
Not good.
They will wreck it.
My co-host.
Smell like ammonia in a week.
Right there, Duncan talking. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Chris Duncan. And introduce.
Hey, how you doing?
Yep.
How you doing out there? Chris Duncan, Carthage's own, joined with my neighbor Josh Helderbrand, big Pacers, Bengals fan. We're gonna bullshit with you today. We got a lot of football stuff on deck. Matt also brought a friend. Why don't you go ahead and introduce him, Matthew?
Yeah, sure. What up? This is my former boss, by the way. My former boss. And also, which is funny because we didn't know this until after we started working together, but we actually trained jiu-jitsu together as well. So, Jimmy did jiu-jitsu. Did you do MMA as well?
Yeah, I sucked at it, though.
Yeah. You're really good at jiu-jitsu, though, correct?
Yeah, I'm all
Like
right.
yeah, you're all right. Purple
Best
belt.
of all time. Yeah,
Best
yeah.
of all time. Okay, best purple belt of all time, right?
Yep.
Well,
Hands down.
what accolades do you? Because I know you won a few tournaments. What accolades do you have?
So I won like Old Man Worlds, Gracie Worlds, and some other smaller tournaments. So it's
Nice.
hard to say.
That's badass, dude.
Yeah. So
Yeah, this motherfucker used to swap on me in the office all the time. So
Like I picture like with you guys training together, I picture you guys like doing Mac from Always Sunny moves in the office all the time.
no, well here, you know what's funny? And let me tell you how I found out that we used to train together, because I remember I used to go to morning classes all the time, jiu-jitsu, because I was in the mortgage business, had a pretty free schedule. So they had a morning class like 10 a.m. And I remember going to these morning classes, and there was always a dude that was just, talking shit and being loud. And our coach, James Klingerman, used to be like, "Hey, Jimmy, shut up," And I just remember me starting there at Royal, and Jimmy would be on the sales floor, talking shit, mouthing off, blah, blah, blah. And one day I went up, I was like, man, that voice just sounds so familiar. And like, I noticed that Jimmy would always be like, pick fighting with people. And I went up to him one day, I was like, did you ever train jiu-jitsu? And lo and behold, we had trained together. We've rolled together and had no idea. What's up, buddy?
nah, not too much, man. This is a good recap of our friendship.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I know you can't go. I know you can't go into too many details, which we discussed before the show. But can you just kind of describe our work relationship a little bit, like how it went on a daily basis?
I think what it came down to is you're a DJ on the side. You got a podcast. I knew you could sell, and you just absolutely fucking refused to sell. And I found out before the podcast why. You joined my team.
Yeah, so I broke the news to him that I may or may not have partaken in Mary Jane on the clock, because I was just fed up with the mortgage business. But let me tell you guys, so I came in there like I was shot out of a cannon. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, when I started there, it was a breath of fresh air. But then the bullshit started piling on again, and I just kind of lost all my fucking, like somebody stepped on my chest and I had no breath in me. I was like, fuck this. And I know, and I will say this about Jimmy, because it's funny, because it's kind of the same relationship I have with you, Dunk, is Jimmy would always remind me every day. He's like, hey, you want to be great, right? You want to be good? You tell me you got these goals, you want to do this? He goes, why the fuck did you get here at 10 a.m.? That's no joke. And I honestly, I loved it, because we honestly, HR's worst nightmare. Like, we would cuss, say fuck every other word, like hilarious on the phone. But on the phones, we were gold. And Jimmy, you say that I refuse to sell because I did not try hard at all. But when I try hard, I was pretty damn good.
It didn't keep you from selling loans. It just, you did enough just to keep your job. And
exactly.
Well, the thing is, you didn't have marijuana and Adderall, Matt, because I guarantee he would have sold a lot more, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking killing it. You should, bro, you should see what I did this week. This wall, you can't fucking see it. Took down all my pictures. I said, pictures got to go. I got a big-ass bulletin board. I got fucking lists written out and shit. I'm going to be a millionaire in 4 years. I'm just saying.
You're another Sunny thing when Charlie's working in the mailroom and he's like, where's the mail going from? And he's like, has all this stuff pinpointed.
Yeah, it's
drinking coffee.
It's pretty approximate.
Your first loan was the largest loan in the entire company's pipeline, if you remember.
Yeah.
The first loan you sold was the largest loan in the entire company's pipeline. You're like, I'm gonna take a week off.
Yeah. Oh, guess what? You know how much they paid me on that loan?
No.
Zero. That's what deflated my sales. That deflated my sales. Yes, I did.
Chris Long, the NFL guy?
No, it was just an 80-year-old guy. And listen, you know what's funny, and I've talked about it on the show. When I started in sales, I'm a very high D personality. I'm very direct. I was not very good at selling to old people when I first got into sales. I just could not relate to them at all. I couldn't soften my voice. I couldn't slow down. And lo and behold, the first loan I closed at this place is with an 82-year-old dude who has a $1.5 million, $1.5 million property right on, right near the ocean in Charleston, South Carolina. and I can't believe I did it. And I got fucked over on my money because another loan closed 2 days late and it wasn't my fault.
Jeez.
That's how it goes sometimes. But you know what? Hey, you reap what you sow. So
That's the mortgage business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I started
That's
smoking.
the mortgage business.
All right. What else we got in the notes here, Bob?
Oh, all kinds of fun shit. Hey, by the way, how's your asshole? Good?
Oh, it's good. I have surgery in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I go
Surgery. What are they doing to your butt?
They have I been on the show since I went to the specialist? I can't remember. I can't remember. But anyways, so I go to the specialist and he had to look at it too. This time I got to lay in the fetal position, which was a little different. I didn't just have to bend straight over. And this was a grown man's hands that were kind of filling around there. So it was a little intimidating kind of at first. But he said I got like some, the roids going on back there and that they definitely need to be fixed. So it's a little in and out surgery. I got to go in and they got to take care of them, hem them up, kind of have dissolved stitches for a while. It's going to suck ass literally for.
You're getting stitches in your asshole.
It's going to be so bad, dude. And he said that, like, I could eventually get more, and you can only do this stuff so many times because, like, he explained it, like, right now, this is your butthole, and after I do this, your butthole is going to be a little smaller, and if I have to do more, it'll be a little smaller, and eventually you won't have a butthole.
Eventually, I'm not going to be able to fornicate with you.
But I was like, should I get these done? And he was like, yes, you definitely need these to be taken care of if they're causing this much issues, you know what I mean?
So you're
so
full.
I go in, I'm going to have a nice, tight, brand new butthole, dude, in like 2 weeks.
Hey, hold on.
No, I'm married.
Hey, can we be honest here? Can we be honest here?
What?
You're like a few asshole staples away from not being able to get pegged by your wife.
That's true.
That's disappointing.
I mean, I told you what Mashindi said when she asked it. She had to ask if I had anal sex.
Yeah,
so it was like her
and
first
you're like,
question.
you're like, yeah. You see my part? No.
She was like,
we have the same doctor, by the way, Jimmy.
Yeah, we do have the same doctor. She's like, do you personal question, but anal sex? And I said, not since my uncle babysitted me when I was a kid. But yeah, that's where we're at, man. In 2 weeks, I go in there and they're gonna hem it up. Megan's gonna drop me off. I go the Monday previously, so I get.
How many days have you been in the hospital?
Like I'm having 2 weeks off work for this stupid thing because I have to go in the Monday before the Thursday and have a goddamn COVID test and then quarantine until my surgery.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Poor asshole.
Hold on. You're not going to miss a show, right? Because we have to have live asshole updates. I want full pain threshold. What's going on? What do you?
I mean, if we do a Thursday show, it'll be like me literally out of in like it's the day of the surgery. Like I will be like under the knife and then.
Oh, perfect.
That night be live.
Be on opiates and everything. Great.
On pain meds. Can't hardly donut in my chair.
Like,
hey,
not very comfortable.
Are you going to take opiates? You can't, can you?
That's the one thing they said too. Like he said, the first, I don't know how the medical term, but the first shit I take, he was like, it's gonna be intense. And he pretty much was like, you're gonna be scared and it's gonna fucking hurt. And I said, that's great, let's do it. And then, but he's putting me under anesthesia, fucking pain meds. I'm gonna fucking be shitting bricks with staples in my ass. It's gonna be terrible, dude.
Oh,
like you're gonna hear me. You're gonna be in Morristown and hear me howling from Carthage when I sit down on the toilet. So bad. And then he said one of the main things that causes these things is sitting on the toilet for too long.
Yeah,
so
what you do.
I gotta stop.
You gotta stop checking
on the toilet, dude.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You gotta stop checking Twitter on the shitter.
I can't sneak away from my wife and go beat my dick for 20 minutes on the toilet anymore.
I know that's horrible, man.
I gotta stop. It's
Speaking
ruining
of,
my life. Dude.
Hey, speaking of beating your wife, Kareem Hunt had a good week, didn't he?
Great week for the guy.
Good transition.
Yeah. You like that? You like that? By the way, okay. I mean, I wasn't going to talk about it, but I figure we bring it up. The Lakers did win the title. Does anybody give a fuck? Raise your hand if you care.
Frank Vogel.
You care? Jimmy, are you a Lakers fan?
I'm a LeBron James fan.
Oh, fuck.
I want to see LeBron James play with the Sun. I think that would be cool.
I think that would be cool too. But fuck the Lakers. I mean, like, who cares?
Frank Vogel. That's the only good thing.
Hey, exactly. I was like, congrats, Frank. Appreciate it. You should still be the Pacers coach. Larry Bird.
Hit my bet, by the way. Remember I put Lakers win it all at the beginning of the year? Told you
Yeah, I know. It was like that's a really hard bet there, man. 2 top 5 players.
Went ahead and hit that.
It's a real risky bet you made there.
I was nervous. You know?
How much money? How much money did you? How much money did you wager? And how much did you win?
Well, it actually didn't pay out because I had it parlayed with the Yankees and they got spanked in the second round. So
I did.
There you go.
All
right,
well, the Rays, didn't they?
Yeah, yep. The Rays look good, man.
They're up 3-1 right now.
I couldn't get comments, so we got baseball and shit going on here at the house now on the iPad.
Before we move on, way too early NBA Finals predictions for next year. Go, Duncan. By the way, do they have a start date yet? It's
it's supposed to be January, I believe.
Yeah,
I thought Christmas. I thought Christmas Day was going to be the first game.
They want to, but I don't know. But
they should. I love that idea. I'm not against it. I like it a lot.
Speaking of coaches, I think the Pacers are almost down to 3 candidates now. Finally, D'Antoni, Chauncey Billups, and either
Chauncey
one
Billups is an assistant for the Clippers.
Well, if he doesn't get the Pacers coach, that's what he's going to be doing. And then one of the 2 Heat assistants, or this dude named Chris Finch, who was an assistant with New Orleans. That's like their finalists.
A who's who of fucking turds. Great.
That's
like Billups. A lot of people are big on Billups.
Billups would be cool, but he's no fucking way he comes to us, dude. He ain't coming.
I mean, he's a finalist.
I mean, there's a reason he's interviewed. I'm sure they're like, hey, you want to come coach for $7 million? He's probably gonna be like,
nah, I'll just interview and just say fuck off.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
He's gonna go to LA, dude.
You guys try to beat up our fans and shit.
If the Pacers don't pick him, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that. I'm going.
Big shot Chance, though. He was a killer. I will give him that.
Yeah, killed us. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Who you picking next year, Dunk? Early.
I don't know, man. It's early, but like if Giannis goes to the Heat, that could be interesting. We might see a rematch with the Heat and the Lakers.
Giannis goes anywhere though.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, just LA. I mean, hard to pick against them with AD and LeBron. Like I said, that pick and roll, AD is fucking unguardable right now, and I'm saying, especially and in the offseason, if they get more pieces and to put around them too, it could be ugly.
Yep. I'm interested to see what the Clippers do as well. I think they can be, but yeah, there's no reason to pick against either of those teams. I think it's going to be either of them. In the East, I think it's maybe the Nets. Garnett's gonna be back. Kyrie's gonna be back.
Garnett, nice.
Durant.
What I say, Garnett?
You said Garnett. He's making a big comeback there.
Yeah, wow. Garnett's coming back. He's 57. No,
they're bringing back the baby blue throwbacks. The Nets.
Yeah.
You see those?
No,
I like them a lot, dude.
Drazen Petrovic, baby blue.
Who?
Drazen Petrovic, former Net.
Jesus Christ. All right, Doc, what the fuck's going on in the NFL, bud? Other than the Colts sucking real big dick last week.
That was tough, man. But how about Dak? That injury, man, was brutal. I mean, I hate to see that for anybody.
Did he dislocate his ankle or did he snap his leg?
He just fucked the whole bottom part of his shin down up. It was terrible.
Did you see him throw his foot against the ground? Like, I think he was trying to like pop his foot back in. I think he
kind of did. I think he kind of did. Dude, that was fucking wild. But not to get into the injury, we all know what that is. We got a Bengals fan, a huge Bengals fan, and we need to talk about the former QB. Is the Red Rocket going to come in and lead Dallas to the playoff berth?
We might get him right there, let them all down. That's pretty typical Red Rocket.
Right at the end of the year?
Yeah. Get you this close, just like Duncan's wife and blue ball you.
That's all right.
She do that to you, Josh, man?
Yes.
Damn.
Him too.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Fucking family affair over here, man.
God damn. It's my turn.
But yeah, what do you guys think? You think Andy Dalton can go ahead and win that? I mean, the division sucks for him.
Yeah, they win 6 games in the division.
I saw somebody put a $500 bet on Andy Dalton to win the MVP. Pays out like $500,000.
Hey, I'm all in. Let's go. That was me, by the way.
Where's then next? I got a couple things here. The next, where's Le'Veon Bell gonna go?
Chiefs. He already signed.
He did sign already?
That's all. I haven't seen it.
Either he did sign or he's committed to signing with
I've
them.
seen him and Mahomes followed each other on Twitter. That's a big deal. Usually,
Yeah,
in
they're
the
going to
sports
be
world nowadays.
But he's going to be the backup still to the rookie.
They'll both be on the field at the same time.
Yeah, and
it's going to be fucking nuts.
They got too many wide receiver weapons.
Here's what's great about football, though. Here's what's great about football is, any team can win any given day. So that's any given Sunday. So even though the
can't
Chiefs
believe that they got him. That's fucking insane.
It's bullshit.
And Russell Wilson is a 99 overall now on Madden. Joined the 99 overall club finally. I don't know why he wasn't one to begin with.
No shit. I thought he had an MVP season last year.
Yeah, he was. I have no clue why he wasn't to begin with. But just want to throw that out there for the video gamers that are also off of football. Call of Duty beta opens up tonight. I'll see you guys on there. Dunkma'am 42 on Xbox. Let's get it in. Let's see what this new COD is all about. Next on the football notes is Eason, the Colts back rookie that they drafted, the future Peyton Manning. He got some reps today in practice.
Yeah, I seen Zach Kiefer tweeted that out, and I guarantee they're doing that just to fuck with us. 100%.
Just to fuck.
He's not going to get a run this year.
No, he's not going to be because they're talking about Eason. Eason's maybe year two, probably year three. What was that? I just heard an echo. I'm sorry.
The big rumor is actually Colts trading for Darnold this offseason or something.
I heard that too, which would be interesting. Darnold?
I kind of like him actually. Just think he's with the shit Jets.
No,
I heard Matt Ryan maybe too.
Matt Ryan.
That one I don't see.
If they're terrible and draft a QB.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I've never been huge on Matt Ryan and the fact that he's not a spring chicken either. What's the point in bringing somebody in here for 4 years? I'd rather draft a fucking guy or Ballard's got his eye on somebody.
I don't want to fall in the old vet come in here and be a fucking statue in the pocket team. Like
right.
My take on that stuff. We've talked about it a bunch. Pocket passing days are dead. And next on the list, Melvin Gordon, DUI. How about that?
It's funny because
as our leading show expert, Duncan, can you explain what kind of things he probably went through when he got pulled over?
Yeah, I mean I've had 2 of them and it's not fun. But the DUI that he got, it's kind of crazy to get a DUI during this pandemic shit that's going on. And
I would cough on the cop.
How the teams are like trying to stay, facilities home, lock it down. We got to fucking do this thing. We can't be stupid. And he's out just fucking getting lit and DUI on his way home. That's crazy to me. So he might get released too. I mean,
what state's he in?
No, there's
Denver.
not. He's having a good year though.
He's in Denver, so
yeah he's in Denver.
He might have just been real high,
Yeah, I mean it's very possible. Beaver, how do I drive high? Because we had a big thing about this.
You would never get pulled over for speeding.
I have 17. No, I'm not even slow. I just cruise control because if I have to think about how fast I'm going, it just doesn't happen. I'm like,
how's my driving, man?
The funny part about
we're not even moving, man.
No, because Beaver was joking because he knows I'm a crazy driver, and when I'm stoned, I just get in the slow lane. I'll fucking fall semi for 10 miles and not even try to pass his ass.
I just remember all the speeding tickets that we had gotten on road trips.
And I haven't for forever. I haven't got a speeding ticket for 3 years. It's a world record.
He's fucking centered out that Adderall with the weed, and now he's fucking in the cruise lane.
I'm in that
Hove lane, dude.
I'm accomplishing shit and just fucking insane calmness. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're in the HOV lane.
Still having angry sex though. Still trying to have angry sex. Quarantine's not been good to the sex life, but you get it. Duncan, you can relate.
I can relate.
You've been quarantined with your wife and not getting pussy.
And then I got the Titans winning the South. Titans are going to win the South.
Yeah, I mean, unless they really fuck up. It sucks to be in this much of a hole. Do I think realistically the Colts can get healthy and get together? Yeah, but honestly, I think the Titans may be the best team in the AFC.
They looked really, really, really good. How about them just like sneaking practices at like unknown facilities and getting caught?
I love it. I fucking love it.
Oh, we didn't know we couldn't do that.
Honestly,
that's like the best answer ever, too. By the way,
it's like
I didn't know I couldn't do it.
It's like the Bill. it's like the Bill Belichick thing. Like now that the Patriots aren't necessarily a rival, like I can start appreciating some things about Bill. You know, thing with Vrabel too. Even though Vrabel's a rival, they're likely the Titans are probably going to be our number one rival for the next 10 years, realistically. With Vrabel being there,
they already have been.
Yeah,
previous.
Yeah, previously, yeah, of course, because they're from the South. But like, you know, as far as them being good, they've only been really good for the last, you know what, three years maybe, whatever. You get the point. But the thing is, I appreciate the things Vrabel does because it reminds me a lot of Belichick, which scares me because I hope they're not the next fucking dynasty.
But the fact that they were practicing and got the and gave him, I didn't know we couldn't do that. It reminded me of the Dave Chappelle when he's talking about riding with his white friend and he like raced and then they get pulled over and the cop was like, "What are you doing, buddy?" You know, and he's like, "I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know I couldn't do that." And he was like, "Just be careful," and like let him go. And then he said his white buddy looked at him and was like, "I did know I couldn't do that, Dave." You know, it's funny. But Harlan got his wish too, by the way, our guest last week. ATL coach Dan Quinn fired.
Does he flip-flop now? Does he go back?
So. He sent me, you know, the thing that's taking over the internet, like how it began, how it's going now.
I thought about making something.
He sent me a how's it going now thing, and like the began was his letter, and then the second one was Dan Quinn's letter to Atlanta after being fired. I thought it was good. I like Harlan a lot, dude. He's a
cool ass dude. We've been talking back and
he's
forth.
a good dude. He's a good dude.
Cool ass dude. Good guest. We'll have him back on when the Colts play the Jags later in the season.
Anybody else have anything NFL? Josh, anybody? Did I miss anything?
Josh, by the way, okay, because Josh hasn't said much. So you're a Bengals fan. How the fuck did you become a Bengals fan, by the way?
Pick his brain, man. I'm going to get here.
Yeah. Just grew up a Bengals fan, man. My family was from Kentucky, so that's, I don't know, ever since I was a little kid, that's all I liked. Boomer Esiason, probably.
Yeah, I was going to insult you, but, the fact that you can actually stand up and say, hey, I'm a Bengals fan, hey, man, more power to you, buddy. I loved your comment on our post because, you know how people in Indiana are today. We're spoiled as fuck when it comes to our sports. If we're not winning the Super Bowl or, we feel like if we don't win every game, we expect to win every game for some fucking reason because we're successful in the 90s with the Pacers and Reggie, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, we've had Peyton and Andrew Luck for 20 years. And they just expect greatness every year, and we should win every game, blah, blah, blah. You get it. And in fact, you said you would give your left nut for 3 wins because it's like the Colts are 3-2. It's not like we're horrible. We're still in the thick of things. It's cool. We're going to get it figured out. We're going to get healthy, blah, blah, blah.
Josh is super diehard Pacers and Bengals. Like I remember in elementary school before I even really knew him. I mean, this is years ago. Like I vividly remember elementary school, and it's back when you wore the.
With the amount of drugs you done, I'm surprised you can't remember that back.
Yeah, you wear your favorite NBA player, like your football jerseys, all that stuff. Like I would have all these different teams and players and stuff. I'm a little kid. This motherfucker always a Pacers or a Bengals uniform was on his ass. Like. He's loyal for sure.
Being a Bengals fan isn't too much different from being a Pacers fan, to be honest. It's
just
about the same.
constant disappointment. Yep, I feel you. I can't wait to see what player they bring in here for Victor. That's probably going to disappoint us in 3 years too.
For sure.
It's going to be exciting. I can't wait.
Let's go. Actual good trade target.
Huh?
Say that.
There, fucking Suave.
A better trade chip than fucking Victor is going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. We're probably going to trade Miles too. We'll see. But the reason I brought Jimmy on is because there's a lot of compelling fights coming up, and Jimmy's probably one of the biggest UFC fans. Me, my brother, Jimmy. What's up, buddy? First off, what fight are you looking forward to the most? I mean, it's unofficial, I guess, but we know now that Conor and Poirier are gonna fight. I never trust that Conor's gonna fight until he steps in the fucking cage.
Really? He only backed out that one time.
Yeah, we don't necessarily back out, but he does a lot of talking. He does a lot of verbal agreements, blah, blah, blah. You just never know. Because honestly, he said he was going to fight 3 times this year, and he hasn't fought once. So
that wasn't his fault, though. He did retire, but, he's been calling for fights.
For the second time. And Grant, I know what he's doing. He's negotiating. He's not retiring. He's negotiating. I get it. I'm not fucking stupid. But at the same time, it's like I get tired of it. Let's put it this way. I respect Conor more now than I did when we worked together, just because I kind of get his comedy now, and he's a little more humble than he was 2 or 3 years ago, maybe having 2 kids and being accused of sexual assault a few times, hobbled him a little bit. By the way, you were the one who broke that news to me.
Yeah, that's good news. I
So
didn't realize I broke it to you. So
Yeah, because you're part of the underground as
That's not
well.
being true, by the way. Apparently, they were soccer players. Like
They were
like,
banging.
Yeah, there's like a lot of footage that says that none of it was ever true. So
Wow.
yeah.
Well, apparently,
Have you tried his whiskey? Is it whiskey that he has?
Proper
His own
12,
whiskey or bourbon or something like that?
You don't drink, do you?
No, I don't.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Jimmy's a family man, dude. You married
I
your
do.
married your high school sweetheart.
College.
Nice.
So
cheers.
Hopefully, Jimmy has sex with his wife more than you do, Duncan.
He does. I mean, he has kids.
Yeah, well, that and he's smiling when he smiles.
So he's at least done
I'm
once.
watching this shit. I'm trying to get home. I need the door.
That's all I gotta say is that he has kids, so he's at least done it once. So that's
Right.
Got 2 kids. We're up for 2.
Oh, so at least twice. So you got me.
There we go.
I tell you what, man. The only time I ever had sex, I had a kid. It's horrible. I keep telling these females to stay away from me. One of my ex-girlfriends hit me up recently, wanting to have sex at like 2 a.m. And yeah, that's not gonna happen. I ain't getting out of bed past fucking 9 anymore, guys.
Is she married?
Is she married? No, she just got divorced.
That's why you didn't do it.
She just got divorced.
That's why you didn't do it, dude. Matt only does married women now.
Yeah, if she was still married, I'd probably still be in it. I'd be like, "What's up, girl? Hit me up."
Matt's going to be a victim of a husband catching him banging the wife, and Matt's going to be a victim of
Shot in the head. It'd be a good story.
double murder, homicide,
I
double
just-
murder, suicide.
I just, all you guys got to do is
Pussy than married women, Matt.
do what? Say it again.
I said there's got to be better way to get pussy than married women.
No, and it's not even that I pursue married women. They pursue me. It's bullshit.
Hey, Matt.
Like the
quick
cougar
question.
in the video.
Yeah.
Matt or Jimmy, do you think Chan Sung Jung wins by knockout or technical knockout?
Beaver from the fucking rafters, dude. I love it with the questions. What do you guys think?
I don't even know what he said.
Chan Sung Jung win by knockout or technical knockout? However the fuck you
He's
pronounce
making
it.
bets. He's making bets.
He's over here like, "Hey, do you think?"
He brought up the card and just started making FanDuel bets.
No, I
I
looked at
love it.
the Super Boost bet and I was like, all right, what's your opinion on that?
That is good. That is good. Let's Beaver. That's a great idea. Bring up your FanDuel and let's ask these two genius MMA guys what they think of these Super Boosts. It's a great idea, Beav.
That was the only one.
Jimmy,
I
do
saw
you do
for
any?
UFC.
Do you do any betting at all? Hey, your mic cut out.
Oh, I said, yeah, I just lost $150 on Saturday.
Hell yeah! Congratulations. On what
awesome.
fight did you lose?
Was it Marias versus whoever the fuck he lost to, Sandhagen?
Yep.
Somebody I've never seen fight before.
I think, man, I can't even.
First rule of betting, dude, you have to always chase losses. So your next bet's got to be $175. And if you lose that one, and then if you lose that one, your next bet's $350.
Yeah.
Duncan's living Carthage.
You'll get
keep
back.
keep chasing losses. You'll sweat it out and get it back eventually.
You'll get it back. Gaethje, Khabib. I'm gonna pull. I know we got several cards between now. I mean, there's pretty much a fucking fight like almost every weekend for.
It is literally every weekend.
Which I love. Which because honestly, I've got 4 more weeks of DJing, then I'm done for the year, and I'm so happy because I am exhausted.
What are you DJing in October?
Everything. I did 3 weddings 2 weekends. I've done 2 weddings every weekend for the last 5 weekends. I've got 3 more after this, and I got 1 in November. Then I'm done.
Do you ever get like Halloween weddings? Like people wanting to be married on Halloween?
I'm doing a DJ. I'm DJing a Halloween wedding this year. Yeah, I've DJed
like on Halloween.
On Halloween, yes.
You gonna play the Monster Mash? You gotta play it, right?
Yeah, I'll probably play.
Are you gonna play House of 1,000 Corpse?
Yeah, I'll play House.
Dressed fancy like on a Halloween wedding, or
I've done one where it was a costume party. It was kind of like a informal reception. Come, cowboy boots, whatever. Fucking wear your costume. So I just pulled my dick out and walk out with the cock out. You know.
Will you dress up as like Matt Penfield or Joe Rogan?
I'm going as Tiger King, 100%.
Oh, that's great. Did you see Steve Martin's Halloween costume? He literally just put a fly on his head.
Yeah,
He
I
put a
love
suit
that.
on him and put a fly on his head and was like, my Halloween costume.
Oh,
Dude,
I
Steve
fucking love-
Martin, very, very underrated comedian on Twitter. By the
Oh, he's
way.
a goat. He's
He
one of
is
the goats.
funny
I
as
love
fuck on Twitter.
what's those big movies? The Princess or
Father
what?
of the Bride
Father of
is
the Bride. Yeah.
terrible, dude.
You don't like
No.
those movies? I love those
Fuck
movies.
no,
growing up.
dude. That's the biggest
Maybe-
chick flick fucking series
Let me
ever
tell
made.
you. Let me tell you why I liked it. Because when I went to my dad's house,
The Jerk is good.
yeah, that's good as well. But when I went to my dad's house, he had like 10 movies, so I didn't really have much to choose from. So I just remember watching that shit a lot growing up.
So bad.
Yeah.
You know the daughter on that is married to Brad Paisley.
Oh, really?
Yeah, little fun known fact. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hit it. All right, Jimmy, right here. Main card I want to talk about because it's probably the biggest card of the year. Let's be honest. October 24th on Fight Island, we got Khabib and Gaethje. First and foremost, who you going with? We might as well start with the main event.
I think Gaethje's going to get it done.
You think he's gonna knock him out?
I think no, I don't. I think he's going to win by decision and keep it on his feet.
I mean, Khabib fights bears, don't he? Don't he train with bears?
Yes, he does train with bears. Yes.
And I've never even heard of fucking
Khabib's a
Gucci.
Russian bitch. I've never been a Khabib fan. He's just
Russian
lazy.
bitch. Be careful on this show, dude. We do not want Putin backlash.
We do
coming
not,
in.
absolutely not. Hey, we're the
I
number
don't
one
want my shit
podcast in
hacked.
China right now.
I don't want my shit hacked, but I want that belt in America where it belongs.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, I tell you, funny thing, Jimmy, we're actually our second biggest audience on this podcast is in Frankfurt, Germany. By the way, I don't know why they like us.
That is true.
Germany is not Russia.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, we got a lot of support over there on the other side of the world. We just gotta be nice to Putin. We don't want him closing us down. Like, it's common.
Germany, yeah, but the thing with German fighters is they like German fighters. I mean,
Yeah.
half of America's cheering on Khabib in this fight.
Yeah, why don't you like Khabib though? He's a cool dude.
He's fine. I like his personality.
Yeah, but you're a wrestler, and he's literally the best MMA wrestler maybe of all time.
All right, guys. I get real fast. Khabib is right now a minus 300 favorite on FanDuel.
Yeah.
That's big.
I think he's a safe
If
bet.
you take Gaethje, or I have never even know who Justin
Gaethje.
Gaethje is.
The
If
bad
you take
motherfucker.
Plus 245, dude. Plus 245. I'm about to throw a 100 stack on it.
On Gaethje, honestly, I've said it for a long time. We had this conversation 2 years ago.
What makes you think he's going to win? Besides, you hate Khabib. Talk me into betting this.
He's the only wrestler.
Go ahead, and I'll go after you.
Acknowledges, from a strength perspective and a defensive. He's always been a defensive wrestler, and
Yep.
so I think when you watch the Conor fight and you watch it and you're honest with yourself, Conor did decent in that fight in the first round. So I think Gaethje's going to keep it on the feet and Khabib's going to panic.
Well, my personal opinion is, just like he said, as far as why does Gaethje have the best chance to beat Khabib? Because I've said this for a while. If there was ever a dark horse to beat Khabib, personally, if I was a betting man, and I'm not, I would bet on Khabib in this fight. But if Gaethje was going to win, it'd be just how Jimmy said. He's going to keep it on the feet, just because he's a defensive wrestler. He keeps fights standing. When's the last time Gaethje got taken down?
Never been taken down.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been. Yeah,
Never been
That's
taken down.
crazy.
I mean,
is that Khabib's strength, like grappling on the ground?
That's all he does.
it's essentially, I would say Gaethje's almost similar, very similar to Chuck Liddell in Chuck's reign. The reason Chuck Liddell was so dominant is because he could stand there, he could take punches, and he could punch you harder than you could ever punch him, and you could not take him down. If you did take him down, it was only for a second. He could get right back up.
So it's crazy to me that you think that it's going to go distance if this guy, like, to me, like, if it's a guy that wants to stand there and throw blows and stand the whole time, and you think he's going to win, I would think he would win by knockout.
Well, here's the thing: is grapplers are really smart about not taking a lot of punches. They might lose by decision, but as far as
wrap you up, get you against the
dirty
fence
box,
and
get you,
stuff, and
get
dirty
you
box,
against the fence.
I'm learning, dude. I mean, I'm kind of
He's
becoming.
he's never taken any damage.
Not really.
You got to look at it like the Ortega fight. I mean, how many punches did Max Holloway land on Ortega?
That was a fucking rip show. Is that the fight? That's the one that FanDuel gave him money back, right? The one I was pissed about?
No, it's also the fight where he was actually showing, like, he was trying to show Ortega how to punch. Like, in the middle of the fight, he's like, listen, hey. He's like.
I'm thinking – I know the Holland guy had a fight where it was –
Holloway.
Terrible decision. And
that was the first who's got the belt now?
It was so bad. It was so bad that FanDuel gave bets back on that fight, like after that judge's decision. That was terrible.
Yeah, fucking awful.
I got a question. How many bears has this Gaethje knocked out? Khabib wrestles bears and Gaethje hasn't knocked any
He
out.
does wrestle bears, man.
So,
Dude, if somebody came and said, Jimmy, you got to put money on it, I'd put money on Khabib if I was going to gamble on that fight. But I think Gaethje's going to get it done. You know.
All right, so
If I
I
put
say
safe
this.
money down.
I say this all the
Khabib
time
is
on the
safe.
show. I say this all the time on the show. You gamble with your brain, not your heart.
Yeah.
So your brain is saying Khabib.
No, my brain's saying Gaethje.
But you just said you'd put money on Khabib if you had to put
Dude,
money on it.
Khabib's
It's just
29
like,
and
I
0. You can't walk away from that.
Not only is he 29-0, he's literally it's not even been contested. I mean, what was the fight? Who'd he fight where it was like they said maybe he lost a round or
Conor. He's lost one round to Conor McGregor in 29 fights. That's it.
And honestly, he coached that round.
Yeah. So it's hard. You can't. That's just wasted money.
Again, he wrestles fucking bears.
And wears like big like beaver hats too.
Oh man,
not
so
like
cool.
beaver.
It's funny how
but you
Dunk
get
is
it.
talking about betting with your head when his is fried half the time.
no, it's not, dude. You're talking about your best friend over there.
hey, this
not me.
This brain is still brilliant, Beaver.
Mine is just bubbly with St. Elmo's whiskey right now.
I think Beaver said 5 words our entire vacation because I probably talked his goddamn head off.
You were talking quite a bit.
I love Beaver's Papal shirt that he has on right now, dude. That's a shirt that my Papa would wear. Does it have a front pocket?
No,
Please tell me it has a front
it's all
pocket.
black.
Oh, I wish I had a front. I wish I had a front pocket.
All right, we're jumping around here a little bit. Are you taking Anderson Silva or Uriah Hall? This is Halloween night. I got a DJ.
I never got my
That's 2
bad
weeks,
answer.
right?
Yeah, this is in 2 weeks. Well, 3 weeks.
I think Uriah Hall. I think Silva's done.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're right. The last fight, honestly, 2 fights ago, he looked all right, but yeah, he looked real bad in the last fight.
I just don't think I think it's like Aldo. He doesn't want to. I don't think he's training as hard. He's there to collect a check.
Yep. Well, yeah.
Can we give? I want to know this weekend, man. Can we give the people something for this weekend?
I never got my fight answered.
All right.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm wondering. I want some action this weekend for the listeners.
I think Jung takes that one by unanimous decision.
Not by knockout, though.
Not by knockout. So it's going to be decision.
You think it's beating Ortega?
Ortega took a year off.
Yeah.
I doubt.
Might have a little ring rust.
Yeah, he was hurt, so he wasn't out there training like TJ Dillashaw has been for the last 2 years. So we're not going to see like a new, better version of Ortega. He's just a dog.
All right.
So
do you know anything about the women? What about
Jessica Andrade or Caitlin Chukagian?
Caitlin Cock again? Is that her name?
Chukagian.
Caitlin take a cock again?
I want her to wrap her legs around my head, by the way, but go ahead.
So Jessica Andrade.
Andrade.
Caitlin take a cock again. Who do you think is going to win?
Jessica's going to win.
I'm going Andrade. She's going to wrap her.
I'm trying to pronounce all these damn names wrong.
Andrade is the favorite, minus 168. Cock again is plus 136.
I know. Every time you said cock again, Beaver gets excited.
I know. Beaver's fucking one out.
I've never even heard of the other lady. So.
All right. The rest of these you probably
put a body in.
You don't know Chukagian?
Nope.
She's hot as fuck. Hold on, I'm pulling her up.
Apparently, that's the only quality she has. Is that she's hot as fuck.
Yeah, I don't care how smart she is. How big her tits.
I do gotta admit, man, when I watch some of these women fights,
you get a boner.
I'd get a boner.
I'm not gonna lie.
The ground. They get on the ground, dude, and they are fucking smoking hot. Dude.
Bro, when Paige Van Zant fought Thug Rose, she got busted the fuck open. After that fight, I looked over at my brother. This is a true story. I looked at my brother. I said, I'd still fuck her just like that. Hold on. I got to pull up Caitlin. Oh, God.
They said Caitlin's the number 1 contender.
She's been on kind of a winning streak. She's not, trust me, she's not, I wouldn't say she's quite Paige Van Zant hot, but I think she's pretty sexy. Depends on what page you look at her.
What weight is this at?
I wish I knew names, dude. I know them by face, and I don't know them by name.
Let's put it this way. Definitely a lot hotter with makeup.
There was one girl fight, dude, that
Here we
I
go.
texted you, Matt, and I was like, both these chicks are ridiculously hot, and I can't remember who they were.
It's probably Karate Hottie.
She's kind of rough, dude.
You'd fuck
I don't
her.
know.
At this point, you'd fuck anything.
Kind of a long face. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I'd probably, I mean, don't take nothing away from it. I mean,
Yeah, of course not.
yeah, obviously.
Seems like a nice girl.
I would love to like just get beat up by my wife, you know what I mean? And like taken advantage of, like get raped by an MMA girl.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Jimmy real quick. Jimmy, you said you're trying to go home, correct? You want to go see your
You're fine, man.
Okay, I didn't know how long you wanted to be on here.
I'm
I did
here.
want to get some fights in. So, a couple questions really before we switch to something else. What fights coming up are you most looking forward to, other than Gaethje and Khabib, most obvious, that are already kind of on the books, and B, are kind of rumored to happen? Go.
I want the Masvidal Colby Covington fight. to happen.
Absolutely, 100%.
And then I think the most exciting thing is John Jones versus Adesanya.
Oh my God.
So I love every second of it. So
What do you think about Jones and Adesanya? You think Izzy can knock him out?
Ugh.
Dude, I tell you what,
Jones,
Jones has a fuck. I'll give credit. I thought Reyes for sure was going to knock Jones out, but Jones took every punch that motherfucker threw at him. So he impressed me. His chin impressed me in that fight.
I was gonna go. I haven't looked it up yet. I was gonna go look up the reach difference on that. Because I think Izzy sort of has that right now, and I don't know how he'd cope with that. And then Jones being the bigger guy, I think Jones ragdolls him. I think that it would be a good fight. I watched the video with him and Rumble doing that sparring session. He did really well against Rumble. Fucked him up, and then Rumble admitted it on the Mike Swick podcast.
Talking about Izzy, I have not seen this. Izzy.
Yeah, there's a sparring session with them when he was training to fight Jones before everything happened.
And Izzy fucked him up.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a one-sided beating.
Wow.
Damn, dude. Did you go to fucking MMA college or something? Like, you know more than Matt, and I didn't think nobody did.
You guys were talking about other sports before, and I was like, man, I don't know any of these people. I was like, Googling who Russell Westbrook was. So.
No, because Jimmy, you subscribe to the Underground, right? Correct.
No, I mean I watch it, I read it, so I don't subscribe there.
Well, honestly, and I think I've talked about on the show. There, when MMA, when the UFC was coming up, there was literally a website. It was like Reddit. It was called the Underground. It was and literally that's how McCorkle kind of got his name out there. McCorkle was super popular before he ever fought in the UFC, just because he was so big in the Underground. But literally, that's how you got. Do what? Yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah, I seen him at Mucky Ducks not too long ago. Yeah, he's still fucking hilarious.
I think I've talked about this too on the show. Like back when like Stone Cold was in his heyday, me and my buddies would all throw money in and go to my grandpa's house, who had the big satellite, and he'd have to put like G4-6, and it'd fucking move in the backyard. And we would order the wrestling pay-per-views off of this thing. And I remember I saw a UFC ad, and I saw what it was. And I remember going to school and telling everybody, like, dude, we need to rent this thing and watch it. And we rented UFC like 1, 2, and 3. And it was back before weight classes, and like Hoist Gracie like won like every fucking time, and we were amazed. Like we loved when they'd bring the big fuckers out and they would just throw blows, and then all of a sudden this dude comes out in a gi, and we're like, he's gonna get fucking destroyed by this guy, like this guy's like monstrous, and he just kind of like just go around, get on his back, eventually take him down real slow, choke him out, win every time. Like that's my first memories of the UFC. Literally, I still have them on VHS tape. The ones that we like throw $10 a piece in and rent them at my grandpa's.
That's what I tell people: if your kid's getting bullied, enroll them in jiu-jitsu. That's no shit, because I've talked about
Tank Abbott. I think Tank Abbott was.
That was my first favorite fighter of all time. Was Tank Abbott. I'm like, here that this guy looks like.
They'd be like, go, and he just sprinting with just throwing blows.
And this is no joke. I think a big reason why Tank Abbott was one of my favorite fighters is because back in the day when he was fighting, my brother had a real long ass goatee like Tank, and he kind of reminded me of my brother, So I was like, this guy's a badass. But yeah, I remember watching all the paper. I mean.
That's
back in the day
days too, right, Kenny?
Oh yeah, Ken Shamrock. I mean, I remember Shamrock in the UFC. Then I got in the WWE right as Shamrock transitioned over. I was like, oh, this is fucking sweet,
Well, don't nobody in the UFC do the ankle fucking thing anymore. Like old Kenny would throw at him.
Like the ankle lock.
I have not seen an ankle lock in forever.
And I tell you what.
Kenny did an ankle lock in UFC, I thought.
Yeah, BJ Penn just got ankle lock.
Yeah, Matt.
Not like that. Not like the Ken Okay, yeah.
Tell him, Jimmy. Tell him, Jimmy.
It's not like the fucking Ken Shamrock fucking ankle lock in the WWE. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
No, yeah. It was a heel hook. Sorry.
Yeah. Heel hook hurt like a bitch, by the way. What's the most painful? What's the most painful fucking submission, Jimmy?
I mean, if you break it, the armbar seems
fucking armbar, dude.
Yeah, man.
Have you ever been put in a twister?
In a twister?
Yeah, because all it is a wrestling guillotine. Yeah, of course. I've lost a wrestling match to a guillotine. Yeah, it sucks, but.
Are Indian burns illegal? Can you do Indian burns?
I mean, you can foot stomp. I don't know why you couldn't Indian burn.
Yeah,
So,
the foot stomp. Who was the dude that did the foot stomp a couple fights ago, Matt? That I was like, this is the most boringest fight I've ever seen in my life.
I can't remember.
It was the big name dude. Remember, he had him against the fence and
Stipe.
just foot stomped him the whole fucking time.
no, it was Usman Masvidal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep, that is
Masvidal. Yep,
Yeah,
okay.
he didn't want to fight.
Yeah,
I do
was the
remember
same
that. I actually I take that back. Honestly, I think the only time I ever screamed rolling in a jiu-jitsu class was when somebody got me in it was a wrist lock. Ty Middleton put me in a wrist lock one day to piss me off, and I fucking screamed like a chick. Like, oh, they were like a fucking bitch, man. Did you? I forget what I was going to ask, but do you have any plans to compete or get back into jiu-jitsu in the future?
Yeah, my son's getting to a good age, so
rock and roll, man.
You plan on putting the kids into it?
I do, yeah.
Look, you should start a little Cobra Kai, dude, and just take it over.
Did you watch Cobra Kai?
And I fucking loved it, dude. Oh, I loved it. I loved every second.
I haven't watched it yet.
I'm a 37-year-old man that remembers Karate Kid as a kid, and Cobra Kai just brought so many memories flooding back in. I loved it.
My wife and I were like, should we feel bad for watching these high schoolers on TV like this?
No, not at all. I love how they flip the bad guy to the good guy to the bad guy. Great writing. I mean,
when Johnny told his side of the story, I was like, he's got a fucking point.
He does. Yeah. He does. It was cheesy at times, but at the same time, it was like a good cheesy. You know what I mean? Like I loved it, dude.
I'm looking forward to season 3. So
loved it. I told Matt on the show when we were talking about Cobra Kai a couple weeks ago that the part when he like shows up to the house and at Daniel's house and like they're standing in the front by the pool getting ready to fight, and the wife comes out and is like, what are you doing? And, they're standing there, and she's like, as much as I'd like to watch you fight your childhood karate rival, she was like, dude, that made me laugh so fucking hard.
So hard. There was a lot of moments. The wife was a good addition. I hope they don't fuck that.
She was good. I liked it, man. I really did. Really loved it. But you should start a Cobra Kai with your kids, and I don't know where you live or where you're at.
Yeah, get them boxing, please.
Carmel? Oh, dude, you'd have tons.
Are you going to Fishers? Because I'm moving to the north side, by the way. I'm looking at duplex in Fortville.
No, I like Carmel.
I know Carmel, but you going to Fishers as in like Fishers? What's the academy up there?
Oh, I don't know where I'm going to land yet. Kessler's Gym, they're really good. So
dude, you had you say Carmel, you had a big decision a couple weeks ago, man. What's your favorite roundabout?
Dude, first of all, those roundabouts were annoying as shit when they were going out.
The most Carmel thing I've ever heard in my life, dude. Roundabout days.
Have you driven through it? There's never traffic. Ever. I never stop. I just go straight to 465 in like 5 minutes. It's brilliant. So
you love roundabouts, you said?
Fucking love them.
Matt,
the only thing that pisses me off is the Tesla self-driving car doesn't recognize roundabouts.
Just goes through it. Do you have a Tesla?
No, I want one though.
God damn, sell some motherfucking loans, bitch. Hey, what kind of mortgage rate are you going to give me when I buy this duplex? That's what I want to know.
3% or lower?
Do what?
3% or lower?
Okay, all right. Well, we'll talk.
All right. I need to talk to this guy about redoing my mortgage.
Everyone
You
can
need
call
to-
me if you
you
need
need
to
to-
refinance 3% or lower.
He's got to pay for that new asshole. He's got to refinance his house to pay for his new asshole.
Yeah, can I get some bonus coverage on my anus, and then also redo my, get a little loan on it, little 401k.
Dude, I take long shits. You got me nervous. I'm gonna have to start pinching that off.
That doctor.
You know,
told
it's
me
so
that. He
funny. We
said-
got to mention that, Jimmy, because every morning I would go take a poop at Royal, and I would hear Jimmy in the stall next to me, and we'd have full conversations.
Yeah, the doctor said that's like one of the main causes for men our ages is the long poops, and he says you can't sit on the toilet forever like that.
I don't take long shits now that I work at home.
Did you tell him? Did you tell? And we've talked about it on the show. This is I'm sorry to bring it up, but did you tell Jimmy about how you used to do random calls on the shitter? Like you just hit randomize, like where it would just call people automatically, and you just get them on the pooper.
Well, no, because that wasn't with his. I didn't have
I
that
know it
option.
wasn't with him, but you could have done that when you worked for him, and it would
Oh,
have
for
probably
sure.
helped your sales. It would have helped your sales probably.
No, so we have a technology here where I work. It's called Monster Connect, and literally I can take calls. Other people are calling for it. You just take the call once it gets on there. It's like a service that we pay for essentially. And I told them I've literally closed deals taking a dump before because I don't have to do anything. I just hear a beep and I start talking.
I lost a deal taking a dump.
Start grunting, didn't you? You got.
I got caught, so it is what it is.
Oh,
I wasn't expecting it to be a loud shit, and it just happened.
It happens.
Did the guy like he loved you like on Step Brothers? Like ketchup? Yeah. Is that ketchup? All right, now the tuxedo seemed totally fucked up.
It was COVID. I was like, yeah, we can try this. Let's see what happens. So.
At least you didn't get caught like jacking off in a business call like a bunch of people did on Twitter and on the internet during the COVID stuff.
Thank God, dude. You got to cover that camera up when you're spanking.
Those were my favorite videos, and I woke up every day hoping to see Matt in one of them, but it never happened.
Stay tuned, buddy. I'm still gainfully employed, so we'll see.
Did you remember the one with the dude and he like sits the napkins down, the Kleenexes, and he's like, oh, I'm not in this, so I don't need to take it. And he sits the Kleenexes down. They're going, John, like you're trying to yell at him. He's about ready to just beat it in a business call, but yeah.
Love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
bro.
Well, Jimmy, I do have to ask, so you're hosting kind of an event next week, and it's kind of segue into what I want to talk about next. So what are you doing next week? Which I plan on helping you somehow. So we'll see. Maybe, I don't know. Are you looking to buy some mics or do you want to borrow some?
Either or. I prefer to borrow because this is currently just a one-off. So,
yeah.
But I'm having a debate. So
for the press. Now, when you say you're having a citizens debate.
Citizens debate, adult debate club, if you will. So
is it like we have one Democrat and one Republican, essentially?
Yeah, and they're gonna.
You gotta just put a libertarian on the stage.
Did explain what you're doing 100%, and then I own 3 Shure mics that I would let you borrow and bring to you, and I would maybe, but I need to know exactly what. A big maybe, but I need to know exactly what's going on here and if we can make content out of it.
My coworker and I've watched all the debates so far. I'll probably go home and watch the town halls, just trying to learn a little bit more because I've never voted. And,
Ever? How old are you?
32, 3.
You've never voted?
Just never been interested in politics.
That's crazy, dude. And you live in Carmel, dude. I'm surprised you ain't dead, dude. Vote or die.
Started paying attention. I honestly don't like anything that I'm seeing, and it was really COVID that started affecting me because politics didn't affect my life, Yeah. And so now with COVID, it's definitely affecting.
Now it does every day, and you're like, "Fuck the government, it sucks."
All right, who's mediating? Do you have you and somebody else? You already have the other person.
We've got the two candidates. 2 people stepped up. Justin Curtis and Dustin Parrish stepped up.
You have a mediator.
I was just gonna ask questions.
Can Matt be the mediator? Because he'd be really good at it.
I've got no problem with it. As long as we shut the fucking
and
mics
I'll bring the mics. Matt be the mediator, and we'll record it.
No, because trust me, I can stop from penning my political opinions, but I can surely point out their hypocrisy. This will be fun.
You know,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna fact check it afterwards, so and give them a chance to rebuttal, and it's gonna be a good time. So
As
Yeah,
long as it's on like a weekend kind of thing, like
it's like Monday
weekdays
at
are not
7
good.
is what we're settling on right now.
What
So
when?
Monday at
Monday
7.
is what I'm settling on. I'm just trying to knock it out. I don't want to take too long, you know. And
This coming
Yep.
Monday. So like
this
coming up.
Monday at 7 is when I was gonna knock it out.
We'll talk off air, Duncan. We'll make it happen. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure it out. So you're hosting a debate. We're gonna do it live on
It's gonna be
Facebook.
If you got topics, I'll take those because you know I put it out there. Not one person gave me a topic, so.
Oh, absolutely. If you want topics, I'll give you 20.
I just what kind of like gets me is I don't understand what they're gonna debate. Are they just debating like who they're gonna vote for?
President. So we'll use COVID. Like, what's Biden's stance? Why is Biden's stance on COVID?
Oh, so you have a Biden voter and a Trump voter debating each other.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, dude, this could be great.
Pauls.
And then a
Let's go.
libertarian being the mediator. Let's fucking do it.
So, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
All right. When he told me about it, I was all about it. I love it because this is something that I personally always wanted to do because anybody that debates me on Facebook, I'm like, would you please come on the show? If you're very confident about how you feel, please come on the show and debate me then.
Look, let's do this. Right.
Yeah.
I want to take back what I said. I don't want Matt to be the I want him to be the libertarian vote in the middle. I want 3 people. You be the mediator.
No, I'll get heated.
We'll bring 4 mics and let Matt go against a Trump and a Biden voter, and you can use all my stuff.
Well, I can't do that.
Let us
There's
video
no way
it.
a libertarian's gonna win, and so I just want to see. You know, I don't want.
I bet a libertarian wins the debate though.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's what the people need to see. They need to see that libertarian view. They need to see what old what's her name?
Jimmy, I don't know if you can see the desk over here, but yeah, I'm pretty well read. I'm pretty confident about my stance. You
need to put that behind you when you do. You look like an ESPN analyst, dude. You need to put that behind you.
Just all the books. Yeah,
like a bookshelf.
Pleasantly surprised. Like Justin Curtis, I know has a political science degree, so I know he's super smart. But when Dustin Parrish emailed me almost immediately, and turns out he was in the fucking debate club growing up in high school.
Hell yeah!
So I was for it.
There's always one.
Go.
I was in college Republicans, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yep. Then I realized what the fuck I did wrong. I just learned who Ron Paul was. I was like, wow. And
I just realized that Halcomb or whatever came out and wore his mask with his
exactly.
nose out.
Okay, so this was my segue.
And I saw people saying like rainwater, and I thought like he was saying bullshit about rainwater, like we shouldn't do something with it.
No,
and I realized that
this guy has
libertarian guy is
this
rainwater.
guy. I'm not even joking. This guy's got a legitimate. And here's what scares me is that he takes away a lot of the right wing vote right now because Holcomb is super light, wear a fucking mask, but I'm not going to wear it on my face. But I'm gonna tell I gotta tell you guys to wear your fucking mask on your face. But anyways, he's losing a lot of right wing support right now. But what's gonna happen? It's kind of the Ross Perot deal. If anybody here was alive when Ross Perot, so basically
I voted Clinton in 3rd grade. The only
reason Bill Clinton is president or became president is because Ross Perot, essentially, because Ross Perot split a little bit of the Republican vote. And I feel that might happen here in Indiana. So, I felt confident. I'm like, I think Donald Rainwater or Donald. I'm struggling. I think that he makes a big splash. I think he makes a big splash and could take takes a lot of votes away from Holcomb and potentially the Democrat win. So,
I think you're
giving me that theory. So
yeah. So
I think you're right about that, but
yeah.
I also think that Perot took the votes from Clinton. Clinton would have won by 10 points more.
You think?
I think if you reread that, you'll find out.
Big ears on that guy too, by the way. Ross Perot,
huge ass.
Huge. I don't know, Matt. You're wrong.
By the way, so 11/14. By the way, we have to wear a mask until 11/14, November 14th. So fuck you, Holcomb. I'm not wearing.
Remember when this was only 2 weeks? Remember back then?
Yeah, but hey guys, you just gotta stay in your house for 2 weeks. It'll all be over.
Remember that? Yeah, let's do 2 weeks.
Here I am, a fucking high D electric outgoing personality locked in my house. Now I got clinical depression. No. There's a lot of people going insane right now. Like suicide rates are up.
Fucking suicide.
Dude, granted, not that we needed a reason for addiction and fucking opiate, deaths to go up, but they're fucking skyrocketing too. And do you understand, Jimmy? I don't know if you understand, which you probably should be concerned about it a little bit. Do you understand this? The economy right now has not hit the rock bottom yet. You being in the mortgage business, from what?
Mortgage is great.
Mortgage is great now, but just wait. We've got 30 million people out of work who've yet to not see a paycheck. The government's still getting them a paycheck, but the government can only give them a paycheck so long. So I'm interested to see what happens, when that day comes. So stay tuned. After the election, shit's going to go down.
Great.
Win, lose, or draw. No matter who wins the election, hold on to your fucking belt. Your what is it? Your bootstraps, baby.
The day that COVID made it impossible to go get a new Xbox or PlayStation is the day I got pissed the fuck off, dude.
You did?
Yeah, you can't get nothing now. You can't go store. You can't do shit. No Black Friday. No.
Sold out.
There's no Black Friday.
No,
Black
Black Friday is completely dead. And Holcomb's saying don't even have Thanksgiving. Just stay home and we'll have it next year.
I couldn't remember this asshole's name. Woody Myers is the Democrat that's running for, and it is Donald Rainwater. I don't know why I thought it's like Donald Trump. I thought I almost said Donald Trump. Yeah, it's Donald Rainwater. Woody Myers is the Democrat, and Eric Holcomb. This is really bad, and this is why I shouldn't get super stoned before the show because
did you
said that Rainwater drove an Uber car like 2 months ago.
Yeah, well, hey, good for him. He's one of us.
Dude, that'd be Matt in an Uber. You get in, he just starts political fucking.
Yeah, like, who you voting for? Hell no, dude. I avoid politics like the plague. Because Jimmy, you don't understand. Me 4 years ago was I couldn't even stand myself on Facebook because I couldn't get on there without posting my political opinion, not only on my own page but on everybody else's page too. And one day I took a deep breath and said, you know what? I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not changing anybody's opinion. So fuck this. I'm just gonna troll everybody.
Nice. Real fast, did you see the guy that took the candy corn and he's drawing little Trump faces on it?
Yeah.
So like think of the candy corn, like it's yellow or whatever on top, and then the orange face, and he's like drawing Trump faces, and then the white bottom. Hilarious. He like put the red tie. It's fucking Trump corn.
All right. All right.
That's what the debate's going to be fun, Matt. Exactly your frustration. You can't have an honest conversation. You can't say you're a Republican right now without being called racist.
Yep.
Or insensitive. So, I think Dustin will do a good job, and I think it'll be very educational for me.
Yeah,
I really want Matt in there as a libertarian.
I will
say this is the first debate where a libertarian has been invited. We can put him right in the middle.
Yeah, just go viral.
We'll see how it goes. Somebody
would go
already
viral. I guarantee you it'd go viral. Libertarian versus Trump and Biden voter.
What's funny is I don't even know if I'm voting for Jorgensen yet.
I'm voting for it just because it's so close to Jerkin. You know what I mean?
Jerkin.
Yeah.
Can't do that. You're throwing away the vote.
I think
I'm a straight ticket, dude.
Not straight ticket. Do not vote for Eric. If you vote for Eric Holcomb, I will kick you in the fucking balls. Fuck that asshole, dude. You don't know. Hey, if you want to smoke pot legally in Indiana, do not fucking vote for Eric Holcomb. Fuck that.
Yeah, I smoked pot in college, but I don't think it should be legal.
Yeah. What a fucking idiot. Idiot. Okay, well, before we go off here, we do something every show. We end the show with it's called a Florida man, essentially. So what I do, I literally go straight to Google. I type in a Florida man, and whatever fucked up shit a meth head's doing this week, we read about it. So this week on a Florida man, wow, it gets electric. Florida man brought AR-15 to Disney resort for family safety amid protest. All right, let me pull this fucking beauty up. Oh, this is brilliant. The world is electric, guys. I just want you to know that it's just going to get better. Shit is going to hit the fan, guys. I can't wait. All right. Florida man brought AR-15 to Disney resort for family safety and amid protest, deputies say.
Are they protesting at Disney?
I hope so. I hope Mickey Mouse is out there with the fucking picket sign. Yeah. A Florida man told deputies he brought an AR-15 rifle and a handgun. He brought a handgun, too. He's going to give it to his 9-year-old daughter. Here, bitch, shoot Mickey if you got to Disney World Resort last month because he was concerned for his family's safety amid the racial justice protests in Central Florida. I told you, they have a whole nother level of redneck in Florida. You think the rednecks here are, I'm telling you, it's a whole nother level.
Yes, Florida is Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. It's Limp Bizkit territory. I'd fit right in. In a newly released sheriff's office incident report, the Atlanta Sentinel says 43-year-old Palm Beach Gardens man checked into Polynesian Village Resort with guns and a tennis bag on a Saturday. By the way, if you're in America, checking into a hotel with guns automatically throws up red flags. We had this big event not too long ago. I don't know if you know what happened in Vegas, but just don't go to a hotel with a gun. Report said the man had a concealed weapon permit and was not arrested. Disney stored his guns for him until the end of his trip, according to the report. Wow. Duncan, is there ever an appropriate time to carry a gun to an amusement park? Go.
I don't bear arms.
You know what's funny? I do
not own a gun.
I am a huge Second Amendment supporter. I do not own a gun currently. I sold my last gun when I was short on cash.
Don't get me wrong. At the same time, I think that people should be able to. I don't
absolutely
disagree with it, but
yeah,
I'm the last person that you want to have own a gun. Like I will get drunk.
Yeah, because you'll get drunk.
Oh, dude, I will get drunk, whatever, listen to some Tupac and just start licking shots off my back deck. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't want me to own a gun. I'm
gonna buy you a gun. If I think it Expedia, if it Expedia,
I shoot first, ask questions last. You know what I mean? I'm not the guy that you want to have a gun.
I have several.
That divorce is coming fast. Do what?
He didn't even get in trouble, did he?
No.
I mean, it's just stupid is all it is. He just did it to make the news.
So. Yeah, I'm sure. Exactly.
He is fucking right into Small World with a handgun.
Yeah.
So.
Well, honestly, and I did not go downtown when the riots were happening here, but people said a majority of the protests were peaceful. And even the people that were, quote unquote, looting and shit, you know, I would hope nobody's going to attack a fucking kid, you know. If not,
all of that shit's peaceful.
Yeah. If I was 16, 17, I'd have been looting. I'd have been down there looting for sure.
Oh, Rob stole liquor, and true Rob Hart fashion, he stole some liquor.
So when I was younger, in high school and stuff, I always used to listen to Sublime and stuff was kind of hot in the streets back then. And then the song where it's like the looting song, it was April 22. Tell me where were you? There's a riot on the street. He's talking about that's how I got my new home furnishing and all that stuff. And I remember always going, dude, looting would be fucking awesome, dude. I would just go down there and I'd get everything, and I'd always talk about it. And then it went down, and I remember laying in bed watching Chris White's videos and just going, fuck that. No fucking way I'm going down there right now. No.
To where?
Not now.
When the looting and shit was going on down there.
When that Target got lit on fire.
Oh, no way, dude. I'm not a looter. My looting aspiration days are done.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, hold on. Before we depart here, I gotta read some comments because I haven't been paying attention. But
dude, we still have to do Ask an Idiot, and we have to do What Are We Watching? By the way, you did not bring either.
No, I gotta cut out. I got a short show today. Unless you got something to say, unless you got something important, but yeah, Thomas Newer says next cast should be Hookers and Blow with my buddy Trey. Raymond would be Ray wants to be on your show. Stepdad wants to be on the show there, Dunk.
Yeah.
Gavin thinks Jones crushes Izzy, and he thinks Khabib definitely rocked McGregor. That's 100% on the feet. He definitely rocked McGregor on the feet. And Matt has a premium membership on Ashley Madison. True story. I have been on there before just to see what people I knew were on there. Also, I have a sugar daddy account too, just the same reason, because I heard a bunch of people I knew were on there. And lo and behold, guys, do yourself a favor, look up a sugar daddy website, and you'll see a lot of people you know on there.
Dude, I've been waiting to see somebody I went to school with on OnlyFans. That day has yet to happen yet.
Oh, goddamn. I think every female I know has an OnlyFans.
I think I'm outside of that age range. You know what I mean? I think we're we're outside of that range.
I'm telling you this. I've lost most of my commission this year. I am this close to jerking off on the internet. So, I mean, you know what? I'm in the best shape of my life. You know, I'm sure there's some older women that's, you know, pay for me, you know, not middle age.
Before we get off here, dude, to the listeners, watch Burt Kreischer's The Cabin on Netflix.
I still haven't. I need to watch it.
It's really good.
That was your what to watch. Okay.
That was my what to watch. Yeah. It's really, it's pretty funny, man.
Well, let me watch it this week and we'll talk about next week then.
Sounds good. All
right. Make sure, of course, you share the video. And it'll be on YouTube. Make sure you like the video on YouTube, subscribe to our page, ring the bell. That way you're notified when new videos are uploaded.
Ring that motherfucker, dude.
Yes, subscribe and rate. Wow, I cannot talk. Subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, whatever podcasting app you use. Also, like our new Facebook page. If you're listening live right now, of course, like our new Facebook page. It's H.I Entertainment. That way they don't close us down again, these bastards. We're going to get momentum again. I'm feeling it, Dunk. We're going to get momentum. I'm feeling it.
Let's
go.
We got it.
Let's go. But, Jimmy, plug yourself. And not in the butt plug type. But go ahead and plug yourself. If you want people to follow you on social media, where are you at?
No, if you guys want to do a refinance, you can just give me a call directly.
You need to refinance your house.
317-650-8547 is my cell phone.
Not a good idea to do that.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's already out there.
Yeah, you can still, yeah. Guys, if you need to refinance your house, maybe you have a brand new asshole that's getting built. You need to refinance your house to pay for it. We've got options. Give Jimmy a call. I'm gonna talk Jimmy into advertising on the show. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back next Tuesday. Plan on it. And special announcement, by the way, it's official. We're gonna be doing some live shows at Snappers in Greenfield. Beaver, you got something to say?
No, I was just saying peace out.
Oh, we're gonna be doing some live shows at Snappers here coming up, guys. It's official. This
motherfucker, dude. We're going to Snappers.
Beaver's high. All right. Peace out, guys. Thanks for listening.